Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go here in Baltimore. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one complete, right side. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. That is first touchdown of the new year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it at the 12. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson, this a designed run. He works free, right side. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching.
Ties the game at 7.
'Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. To the ground, he'll get it again. Oh, 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now. for 2nd and goal. Up the middle with Scotland. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Forced out wide. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Going to return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We are through one. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now give to Gibbs, running right. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's one. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. Yeah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that ball. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's complete. Left side to Pickens.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Again, it's Jackson exiting the pocket right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Down the sideline to the 20. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
You see it?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
DC ready? Hey, report! It's not! It's not! 180! What is it?
2nd down, Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Jackson now moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
180! Middle.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Hey, Alpha,
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. The Lions all their first time out as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well power rangers. I'm also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't information. Got that touch my stage.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kicker on
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Ravens 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, 18, 5, Panther, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to air this one out. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Let's go. 19.
throw from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Spotted at the 35. This a 45-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good catch. The Lions tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Forward. It's not.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oz drawing some oohs and ahs in the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, Their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
From the
5.
44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Winner.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down right at
What
the
makes
line of
great
scrimmage.
linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. Quick hitting slant there. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
180. Go. Yo.
Jackson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You change it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now Jackson out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 28.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. We're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. We can pick it up on 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as they come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Jackson. Moving up. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Jackson looking to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey! Finish it on! You!
To throw is Jackson. Thrust to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The left side, and it's caught by Felton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Into space. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Right back to Scatterboo on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore 1st down.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
DC ready?
1st and 10.
180.
Up the middle with Scatterboo. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboo. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And the final throw of the the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.